stop playing. Hey, pull up on them, hey, make them run, hey, pull up on them, hey, make them run, hey, push it. Hey, you guys, what's good with you? It's your boy, yes, your kid out back here with another video. Got the Sonic on it, got the Sonic the Hedgehog. Look, I got this video for you guys. You gotta do this Offset Red Room official music video. So supposedly Offset got a song. Most like this song's gonna go to his solo album. Quavo had a trash solo album. I would prefer Takeoff's over Quavo's. The only song I liked off of Quavo's album was really Bubblegum. Takeoff, I liked more songs than that. So, fuck. Offset, hopefully this is gonna be good. Hopefully. I think it could. I don't know. But it all depends. But look, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get into this video. This Offset Red Room music review. We're gonna go ahead and get into this now. So grab your popcorn. We gonna dissect this shit and get into it. This is a music video, guys, of Offset Red Room. Let's get it. Let's go.
Offset is finally speaking out about his crazy car accident. You can see that his green Dodge Challenger is totally crushed
Offset.
from the front and back. The Offset is lucky to be alive.
Sitting in a bloody red room around some candles. I don't know what's going on. Something's going on. Fuck.
As a man, you have a choice. I almost failed the test, but I gotta separate myself and keep myself. I'm a maniac, go crazy for the cash. Green Lamborghini, paper tags. Riding through the city, 30 mags. Niggas snitching, they the police with no badge. How I grew up, my mama
Riding with the city with the 30 mags. I don't know, man. You better chill on that. You gonna be like T.I., bro. You gonna get your ass locked up like T.I., bro. Get on lockdown. Well, T.I. was on locked up for like a year.
with my dad. So when I blew up, I put her in the past. I like to throw it when I think about the crash. Like hell, when I hit the tree, I smell the gas. Looking at the sky, think about my past. When I used to kick the door, shoot you for the cash. Everybody hit the floor for you make me mad. Devil had a nigga soul living too fast. Praying to the Lord, my soul to keep control of me, take a hold of me. Bitches ain't shit, gotta
Pray to the Lord, my soul to keep. Amen. That's what you gotta do. You gotta do what you gotta do. I ain't finna hate on your hustle. May not agree with everything the Migos do, but I ain't finna hate on the hustle. You gotta do what you gotta do. But you gotta evolve too. I don't know what Migos do in their pastime. I don't know if they're donating to. I know they're most likely donating to Atlanta and stuff, helping out Atlanta and helping out some people. But I don't know this stuff, you know. I just know what I see based on what is shown and portrayed. So.
exposed by ease, so naive, so cold in the streets, sleep on my feet, money turn homies to zombies they eat. Bitch, my grandma, she was humble and sweet. I don't speak, let the chick talk for me.
Hey.
I can't sleep, that's the tick in my retail. Hit the dope, make me choke, make me weak. Sip the dope, have the pain at it. Trying to get the money for a plan.
Whoa, what's going on? About to shoot somebody, bro? He's got the leather jacket. Where your gloves at, bro? Come on now. Yeah, have you seen John? Well, no, John Wick. He wasn't. He was. Wasn't wearing no gloves. John Wick didn't carry. Had blood all over him. I'm just saying, bro. Put them gloves on.
It was
Fingerprints.
dirty, playing football, had to fire in my girdle. Getting locked up, running around in a circle. Brother caught 15 like he did a murder. Now my whole family hurting, trying to see the light, but we couldn't pull the curtain. Nighttime lurking, mama said the street lights, but they started working. Looking at my mama in the eye, mama looking at me like a new person. She telling me I need to slow down.
A lot of plea to their mama, talking about how he wants to perceive himself in a better light to his mama. Okay, you know. That comes with a lot of changes, you know. Offset been keeping out of the limelight a little bit. You know, he had that recent beef with Chris Breezy after Chris Breezy got laughed about 21 Savage whole deportation thing. Look, you guys, I don't agree with people, you know, illegally jumping into the country like that. But, you know, 21, he got caught. He's going to have to go back to the UK. If he do, I won't even be mad because he going to be good up in the UK. He'll be cool. You know, he'll still be making music. It's not like he's going to lose all of his fame and fortune like that. I'm not finna dispute the fact that 21 Savage was growing up in Atlanta, you know, with Zone 6 and stuff. I'm not disputing that because, remember, he came to the U.S. in 2005. Just because you was born in the U.K. doesn't mean he fell into the gangs and stuff, or, did whatever was going on here. You get shaped by your environment. Don't matter where you was born. I was born in the South, but I'm a California kid. So, because as soon as people was like, oh man, he ain't gangster, he ain't... Look, I'm not saying 21 gangster, but what I'm saying is, whatever he was growing up around, I don't dispute it was what it was, because he probably grew up in, some poverty. I'm just saying, he probably didn't grow up nice. Me in Atlanta, bro, what you expect? But what I'm saying is, he most likely could have grown up and got shaped by his environment growing up in Atlanta. Let's be real. There's kids who come from Mexico who are probably never really bad children, but can be shaped by the gangs and everything going on in their environment. It happened before, bro. I've seen it. I got friends that have parents, illegal immigrants and stuff, but they've been shaped by their environment. They fell into some bad gangs and stuff. It's real, you guys. It's real. Just because you was born somewhere else doesn't mean you can't end up being this here. But 21, he was supposed to get his visa and stuff. He didn't get it, and for the most part, I can blame him now since he's an adult and he should have been got his visa. But when he was a kid growing up here, his parents should have been, got his visa and stuff set like they're supposed to. His parents should have did that. But they didn't. His mom didn't do that, clearly. Because as soon as he came to the country, they came to the country and had their visa. The visa expired the year after. So he came in 2005. It expired in 2006. He was most likely a minor at this time. So his mom, who is his caretaker, should have been taking care of that visa. But, that's what happens. Life. Parents not taking up the responsibility they're supposed to do. So, it happens. But since 21 got that felony charge in 2014, he may not be eligible for a visa anyways, since he got that felony. He possibly may not be eligible, and if he's not eligible, he can't live in the U.S. anymore. That's not to say he can't come here and perform, but he can't live here anymore. Unless he, or maybe, what if he marries, I don't know, he might marry somebody so he can stay in this country. Shit. He might do that. But it all depends. Let's go ahead and continue into the sheet.
The pain don't go away with the purchase. That was when the rap one works.
The pain don't go away with the purchase.
It's a search. Just see my grandma in a hearse.
Yeah.
And Pistol P gone in a casket. Shots fired, nigga blasting. Pops, they'll ride, start smashing. Ops, we shoot shots like that mad Pops, put the cash up and we stash it. Ski flop, we doing numbers, can't imagine. Money tunnel in the roof panoramic. Count the ballers till my hands start cramping. I come with the drip and need a nap. I'm a maniac, go crazy for the cash. Green lemon.
I like how they're switching the panels of each scene and they're just going from one point here to another point, showing what's going on, showing a little backstory of Offset's life and how he, what he does, what he do. Chilling with the fam, trying to do some grimy gang shit over here, locked up, hanging with the family here. Look, as a black man, you got a choice in this society. You got a choice to either do good or do bad. You be what you want to be, but you don't be what you want to be at the expense of what society is trying to portray. Because there be a lot of, you've had forms of hypermasculinity that is real. And some black men get shaped by their environment and they think they have to do things such as sell drugs, get all the bad jewelry, fuck all the bad bitches just to be accepted by other men in their society. But all I can say is be you. If you a man, try the best to be you. If there's sometimes you got to open up and truly be honest, don't be afraid to be honest, because some people, if some people are afraid to be honest about their feelings and stuff, they got some stuff going on with them. I got some stuff that I want to talk about, but I don't talk about it for reasons. But growing up as a black man in this society, you guys just got to do the best you can. Do the best you can. Don't go around blaming everybody for your problems. Sometimes you can do the blame game, But you can't do that for every situation. You know, I get we black, but we can't blame everybody else for everything that's going on with us. Now, we could blame them for, you know, the slavery upon our ancestors, the reparations that are needed, but let's be real. Let's be real, guys. No, none of us blacks are going to get the reparations that our families are really due for all that free labor that we did all them years ago that's entitled to our families. Let's be honest. They ain't finna give us that shit. They ain't finna give us that. So, we all gotta work together, struggle the best way we can. But struggle, you know, life comes with struggle. And if you can break out of that struggle, you're doing it. You're conquering. When you can break out of your struggle, you conquering. Let's keep going.
I'ma give me paper tags. Riding through the city 30 man. Niggas snitching, they the police with no badge. How I grew up, my mama with my dad. So when I blew up, I put her in the pad. I like to throw it when I think about the crash. Like when I hit the tree, I smell the gas. Looking at the sky, think about my past. When I used to kick a door, shoot you for the cash. Everybody hit the floor for you make me mad. Devil had a nigga soul living too fast. Praying to the Lord, my soul to keep control of me, take a hold of me. Bitches ain't shit, got it.
So you see right there, he's talking about his past, what he's used to in his past, you know, doing some shady ass shit. Then he's going back here, pleading to his Lord and Savior to keep me, man. You know, I know I mess up, I know I do bad, but I want to see the light of day. That's how you can look at it. Depends what you believe and how you look at it and how you perceive it. I'm just a man here perceiving it the way I see it.
Exposed by evil, so naive, so cold in the street.
This shit's smooth, I
I've
like
been
it.
crossed out by my own brother.
Yep.
Ain't no rules in the street, don't trust it. Run it up and I had to go on bust it. Police about to kick the door, now we gotta flush it. Riding on the back street, thinking about my brother. Praying that he come home to his loving mother. Can't believe it that I got it all out the gutter. FaceTime round 3, Mike in the puddle.
Oh, don't drink and drive. I'm not saying he was drinking, but drive for you and drive for yourself. Drive for everybody else and drive for yourself. You have some trash drivers out here. And it's not your fault that they're bad drivers, but just drive the best way you can.
How I'm supposed to take it? Niggas dying around the same time I had a baby.
Niggas dying around the same time I'm supposed to have a baby. You heard that? He said niggas dying around the same time I'm supposed to have a baby. Shit, that's what happens. That's what happens, you know, in life. You'll get something good, such as your child being born, and then you may lose so much during that time period, but at least you gain something. You gained yourself a beautiful child here that you get to take care of and nurture into what you want to be. What you may want it to be, but to be better.
Now my mind going crazy. Got me feeling like I was the cause of the hatred. I'm the cause of holding the revolver with the laser. They didn't kill my nigga, stop the war, bring the nation. I got a ball situation, military bases, and we travel across the nation. Double up the couple maple. Abomination on your paper, I got echoes. Black man, when you walking in your label. Beat the eyes, they don't want to see you greater. Eat you alive.
In the eyes, they don't want to see you greater. That's just facts. A lot of times, a lot of people see you're trying to do better, but there'll be a lot of people that will really just legit want to see you fall. You know, some people like to see good men fall. I'm not saying Offset's a good person. I'm just saying a lot of people like to see people who are doing good fall. They like to revel in it. They like to look at it. They like to see good men just fall. Some people wait on your downfall, and then when it happens, they're just ready to lash out, destroy you, and they'll give you no chance to come back from that. Only a few will give you a chance, but society as a whole, if they see it, they're like, nah, you're no hope for you. But sometimes people be hypocrites. There'll be a person who steals, who judges a person that murders. It's like, what the freak?
Like a lion or a gator. Mama's crying cause the police shot their babies. They crooked the motherland and took it. They take us and lock us up and throw the book. Take us. Started rapping, then I shook it. I hate the fame, everybody keep on looking. Fame. We done sold out Brooklyn.
I like these.
And I miss my grandma cooking. Grandma, treat me like a dime cause I'm gifted. I'ma run the money, y'all gotta go on many, you go crazy for the cash. Green Lamborghini paper tags. Riding through the city 30 mad. Niggas snitching, they the police with no badge. How I grew up, my mama with my dad. So when I blew up, I put her in the pad. I like to throw it when I think about the crash. Like when I hit the tree.
They holding up their hands, reaching for the guns. What they finna do?
Smell the gas, looking at the sky, think about my past. When I used to kick a door, shoot you for the cash. Everybody hit the floor for you make me mad. Devil had a nigga soul living too fast. Praying to the Lord, my soul to keep control of me, take a hold of me. Bitches ain't shit, got exposed by E. So naive, cold in the street.
I think Offset gonna be the only one out of the three members with the best album, the best solo. Red Room, directed by Sultan Satov. I like that. I like them visuals. Y'all want my opinion on the last part with us blacks being, killed and murdered by a bunch of Caucasian looking people, especially who wear badges? Look, I'm like this. All police officers are not bad people. Just how all black people are not the cliche thug ass niggas, tough, scary, blunt, that cliche shit. I'm gonna tell you guys this much. The reasons all police officers are not the same. You have crooked cops, and you have some cops that stick by the code and do what they gotta do. They will look, if they see someone over here do something wrong, the next person they see that does the same thing, they will go at it. There's some people that will specifically point out one person, but this person that does the same thing, they'll be like, nah, you good. Let me just give you this little ticket and you're good. And they might have tried and arrest this person unjustly. But what I do want to say is, we can't help it. We can't escape that. Because humans, we're born with this thing called bias. We're born with this thing called choice, freedom of speech, will, being able to decide for yourself and decipher. We also have the ability to judge. Some judge harsher than others, but some will judge. But we also have the ability of forgiveness. Now, the whole situation with the cops and everything, look, I'm telling you guys this straight up. For us black people, do not do the antagonizing game against people who got guns. Because then, it feels like we're asking for some people to be martyrs and get shot so we can have something to complain about more. Do not antagonize us. Do not start antagonizing when the situation when you don't need to. Combat the situation by acting in response to show that you weren't the one who really started anything. Because let's be real. If you're being pulled over, right? Look, this is how we do it. If you're black and you're driving and you have no drugs or nothing in your car, you're chilling, you're driving, and if you're just driving, you're not drinking, you don't have any drugs in your car, you don't have no guns, you're just driving, and then you get pulled over, you get pulled over for speeding, and now a police officer wants you to get hella extra and start to search you. Now, that could depend. He can be searching you because you black, or he can just be searching you. Well, really, they only gotta search you if you're suspected doing something wrong. But if you black, you just riding solo, riding free by yourself, doing what you gotta do, you're following the law, no harm shouldn't be coming to you. Now, if you're black, riding around in your car with guns, drugs, and some stuff you shouldn't have in the car, don't be mad if you about to be arrested. Now, if you riding around, you free, doing stuff, and then a person tries to come, a police officer comes to try and arrest you, and starts throwing claims out there like, oh, I found drugs in your car, you had this, you had that, and try to slip some drugs in there or something, they're searching you because they're trying to look for something, then it's like, that shouldn't be happening to you. Because if you're not doing wrong, nobody should be perceiving you in a bad light if you out here doing good. But if you know you got something that you aren't supposed to have, and you get called out for it, you can't really be mad. It's like if I ride around in the car with drugs, alcohol, and a whole bunch of other stuff, what can I expect? But if I'm driving home and I'm coming from the grocery store, about to take the groceries home, get into my mom, nothing should be happening to me as long as I'm following the speed limit, as long as I'm not speeding, as long as I'm not driving as though I'm like on some Lulu weird shit, and I'm good. But at the end of the day, police officers, some of them come with their racist beliefs installed within them, and you bring that into their work. They bring that into their work. Sometimes police officers can't separate work from life. They can't. They'll bring in their bias into their workplace. Just like how some people bring their bias into the way they work. Some people do. But at the end of the day, you gotta know when to separate your, this is the fault of jobs in general and even corporate jobs, where people will put on a facade for an interview and fake and make up lies and kind of, not truly lie, but make up bullshit that they probably really don't do to get a job. They go in there with a suit, tie, all the cliche stuff, when they know damn well, man, I don't want to wear this freaking suit and tie. But they gotta wear it because they want to be perceived in a certain way. Because you're truly not being yourself. But you can still be yourself, kind of code switch. But if you truly want to be yourself, sometimes you can't be. Sometimes to truly be you, and in this society where people promote be you, people don't really accept you for you. Let's be honest. Could you go to a corporate job acting how you act in your neighborhood? No, they won't. Because it's like you have to follow the company value. You need to lessen what you are in here. So if this is truly you, if you are the person that you're shaped by your neighborhood, you like do this, you like do that, but you know damn well that stuff doesn't work in a corporate job, or maybe you want to work at your Starbucks and that stuff isn't allowed, then they don't accept you for you. They accept some parts of you, or they may accept the fake person. That's why this society is kind of fake in itself. That's why we tell people, and I'm guilty of this, we tell people, be you. But then when it comes to certain things, you can't be you. You be someone else. It's that kind of stuff. Put on your mask. Put on your new identity. That's the crazy thing about society. Put on your new mask. It's crazy. But at the end of the day, if you're black and you're not doing wrong, you chilling, you doing you, nothing bad should be coming to you. But if you're out here doing bad and something, and you're about to be arrested and stuff, and you know you've been doing bad, deal with the consequences that come. But there's some people that will attack you for being a certain skin color. There's some people that will attack you based on character. There's some people that will judge you based on your skin. There's some people that will judge you based on your actions, not your skin color, but your character. And the crazy thing is, everybody's not racist. Everybody doesn't judge you on character. Some people may judge you based off what you wear. Some people may judge you based off of your skin color. Some people may judge you based off of what you say. Some people may judge you based off the way you walk. Some people may judge you based off the way you shake your hand. There's never going to be a one way we look at people. There's never going to be that. It's always going to be that way of, I look at you this way. No, I look at this person like this, and I value this, and that. Well, I value this, and that. Our values are never going to meet because everybody is so different. That's one of the beauties of society. People are so different. People don't want to try and be the same thing. People want to have different beliefs. There's nothing wrong with that. Have your beliefs. Stand by it. But as long as your belief is not harming anybody physically, really physically, or hurting people economically, financially, or politically, I'm cool with it. As long as you're not hurting anybody physically, really mentally, but mainly physically, it's all good. Do you? But if you're hurting people, if your beliefs are hurting people and you know it's damaging people, stop it. Get with something that's going to be beneficial and doesn't really hurt people. But that's just how you look at life. This is Offset's Red Room. I'm excited for the album. I like this song. 4 minutes. I like this better than the 4-minute song Takeoff or Quavo would have done. I still think Takeoff is a better rapper than Offset though. But I think Offset is the most versatile within the group. Because Takeoff mainly delivers the bars consistently like he is. But Offset's the most versatile in the group. He can do what Quavo can do, and he can do what Takeoff can do. So I think he's going to have the best solo album out of the group. But I'm going to go ahead and end this video. There's your boy Kid Out, the first Black Super Saiyan, wherever I'm on this planet. Go spread that peace, love, positivity. Deuces.